Hello everyone, I am Rakesh. Let us see some interview questions on Node.js. The first question is, what is Node.js and how does it differ from the other server-side technologies like Apache or PHP? Node.js is a JavaScript runtime built on Chrome. It allows JavaScript outside the browsers also. Actually, Node.js is faster and PHP is a bit slower. In Node.js we can use JavaScript, which is both for front-end and back-end, which we can open on browsers. PHP is used for back-end, HTML for front-end. That's it. And PHP, which awaits for a task to complete before proceeding, while Node.js handles multiple requests simultaneously using callbacks. Next is, what is a callback function in Node.js and why are they commonly used in asynchronous programming? A callback function is a function passed as an argument to another function, which is executed after the first function completes the task. Let us see an example here. Here the display data is a function, and this function is passed as argument to another function named fetchData. This is known as callback function. And the next question is, what is the purpose of package.json file in a Node.js project? Can you explain the key properties found in this file? Yes, the package.json file is the metadata file for a Node.js project. It keeps track of the projects that are already installed on installed packages, commands to run the project, and the versions and configurations. This is the way the package.json file will be. It stores the dependencies, versions, and all those. This is the format how it will be there, and we can install different packages of Node.js using the npm install. And the next fourth question is, explain the difference between the require and import statements in Node.js. When and why would you see one over the other? Okay, let us see. The require is used in common JS, means we can directly write it require, but import is which was already written in ES modules. We have to import it from the ES modules. We can write import express from package. The express is already there in ES modules. It will be there stored with type in its module. And the next one is, what is middleware in the context of Express.js? Can you give an example of how you would use middleware in an Express application? Middleware is a function that runs before your route handler. Let us take a simple example of a security guard at a mall. A visitor arrives, which is the request, and the guard checks the visitor's bag, which is the middleware. If everything is fine, the visitor is allowed inside. If not, they are stopped. The request is denied. Here the guard is the middleware and the visitor is the request that arrives. See the code. If that request is accepted, then the port calls the 3000 port. What is RESTful API and how can we create one using Node.js and Express.js? Explain the main HTTP methods useful in RESTful APIs. RESTful API follows REST principles and uses HTTP methods for CRUD operations. Here are some CRUD operations. CRUD operations like methods are get, post, put, and delete. Get for retrieve data, post for create new data, put for update existing data, delete for removing the already existing data. What is the purpose of the Node Package Manager npm and how do you use it to manage dependencies in a Node.js project? Let us check some packages used on npm. We can install npm packages using npm install the package name. Here Express is a package. We can list the already installed packages using npm list depth equals to 0 dash dash. We can update the already npm installed package. We can uninstall them. And the final question is, why is it important to hash passwords in a web application? With the increase in technology, the attackers also increases. Storing passwords in plain text is dangerous. Hashing prevents attackers from stealing passwords. Even if the database is compromised, there is a chance, so we have to prevent them from attackers. We basically use bcrypt package for password encryption, and we hash it by using bcrypt.hash. This is the built-in functions. These are the interview questions. Thank you.